Killed my crew. Shot my friend Philly. Shot him while he lay there bleeding.
Imagine spending 2 hours watching one of the slickest heist films in years, only to realize that the final 10 minutes completely rewrite everything you thought you knew. That's exactly what Play Dirty does. Just when you think Parker, played by Mark Wahlberg, is about to walk away with $500 million worth of treasure, he blows it all to pieces. And if that wasn't wild enough, the movie leaves us dangling on one of the most suspenseful cliffhangers of the year. Did Parker actually kill Zen, his partner and betrayer? Or is she still alive somewhere, waiting to return in a sequel? This ending has people debating nonstop, and for good reason, because it doesn't just wrap up the story, it changes the meaning of everything Parker's been doing since the very beginning. So let's break down exactly what happened in Play Dirty's ending, why Parker didn't want the Lady of Arintero after all, what his real plan was, whether Zen is truly dead, and how this movie might be setting up an entire franchise based on Donald E. Westlake's iconic Parker novels. To understand why the ending works the way it does, we need to start at the beginning. The whole movie kicks off with betrayal. Parker and Zen once worked together on a robbery, but she double-crossed him in the opening scene, leading to the death of Philly, one of Parker's closest friends. That betrayal sets the tone for everything Parker does afterward. He's bitter, cold, and unwilling to trust anyone. So when Zen shows up later, asking him to help with another job, a job so big it could make them all rich, you'd expect him to say no. But this isn't just any heist. It's the Lady of Arintero, a newly discovered Spanish ship figurehead valued at around $500 million. The prize is too tempting to pass up, even for someone as hard-edged and cautious as Parker. The crew assembles: Zen, Grofield, Ed, Brenda, and Stan. Each brings something different to the table, and together they go up against Lozini and the Outfit, a powerful mob family who's also after the treasure. As is classic with any heist film, the original plan goes completely off the rails. Lozini is one step ahead, the mob is tighter than expected, and billionaire Phineas Paul has his hands in the mix too. So Parker and his crew are forced to improvise a new plan on the fly. Steal the Lady of Arintero before the Outfit can sell it to Phineas. And here's where the movie does something that's both familiar and brilliantly deceptive. Like many heist movies, Play Dirty uses secret plans, vault switches, and double crosses to keep audiences on edge. At first, it looks like Parker's crew has lost. The trailer carrying the treasure detaches. Lozini's men snatch it back, and it seems like the mob has secured the figurehead. But then the twist drops. The Lady Lozini reacquires is a fake, one made by Zen's contacts. Parker and his team had already pulled a sneaky vault switch, tricking both the mob and Phineas. The real lady is still in their possession, hidden away while everyone else chases the decoy. For a moment, it feels like victory. But then comes the biggest shock of the entire movie. Parker doesn't keep the treasure. He doesn't sell it. He doesn't even stash it away for a rainy day. Instead, he rigs the lady with explosives and blows it up. $500 million, destroyed in seconds. At first glance, it seems like madness. Why spend the entire movie risking everything for a prize, only to torch it at the last second? That's where Parker's real motives are revealed. He never wanted the lady for himself. What he wanted was to cripple the Outfit once and for all. See, Parker isn't just a thief. He's a strategist. During the racetrack heist earlier in the movie, he figured out something crucial. The Outfit was already bleeding money. Lozini was desperate. The lady wasn't just a treasure. It was the mob's lifeline, their one chance to climb out of financial ruin. By stealing it, then destroying it, Parker guaranteed the Outfit's collapse. He took away their only shot at survival, and in the process, killed Lozini himself. In one explosive move, he dismantled an entire criminal empire that had haunted him for years. But the plan goes even deeper than that. Just before his final confrontation with Zen, we see a news report revealing leaked audio from Phineas that implicates dictator De La Cruz. It's a crucial detail, because it confirms Parker also had a political motive. By exposing De La Cruz, he ensures Ortiz rises to power, which in turn means stolen national treasures will be returned to their rightful country. That's not the kind of thing a selfish thief does. That's the act of someone who, despite his cold exterior, still has a thread of humanity left. And it all ties back to Zen. Despite her betrayal, despite his tough guy persona, Parker clearly grew to care about her cause and her people. He may not admit it out loud, but actions speak louder than words. Which brings us to the final, most haunting question of Play Dirty. Did Parker actually kill Zen? After everything, after the betrayals, after the heist, after the destruction of the lady, Parker meets Zen in her hotel room. He pours her a drink, pulls a gun, and tells her they still have unfinished business. We cut to the outside of the room, hear a gunshot, and then see Parker leave calmly, hanging a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. The movie strongly implies he killed her, but here's the thing. Played Dirty never shows it. We don't see Zen's body. We don't see the shot land. And in storytelling, that almost always means one thing. She's still alive. Think about it. Throughout the film, Parker doesn't hesitate to kill people when he needs to. The movie never shies away from showing it. If he really wanted to kill Zen, why not show the audience? The ambiguity is intentional. Maybe he fired a non-lethal shot. Maybe he staged the sound of a gunshot to throw off anyone nearby. Maybe he simply let her live because deep down, despite everything, he respected her. Whatever the reason, leaving Zen's fate unresolved is a classic setup for a sequel. If Play Dirty 2 ever gets made, you can bet one of the first questions it answers is whether Zen survived. And that's where this movie gets even more interesting. Play Dirty is based on Donald E. Westlake's Parker novels, written under the pseudonym Richard Stark. These books span decades, telling countless stories of Parker pulling heists, facing betrayals, and navigating the criminal underworld. The film doesn't adapt one novel directly, but it borrows elements from the series and creates a story that could easily expand into a full franchise. With Wahlberg as Parker, Black directing, and Prime Video backing it, there's a clear opportunity here to build something bigger. The ending doesn't directly tease a sequel, which is actually pretty smart. It works perfectly as a standalone story, giving audiences a satisfying conclusion while still leaving just enough threads dangling. Did Parker really kill Zen? Could Grofield step into the spotlight? Since his character has been the lead in Westlake's novels before, could we see a spinoff focused on him? These possibilities are all on the table. The filmmakers didn't force a setup, but they left the door cracked open just enough to step through if audiences demand it. What's so effective about this ending is that it's layered. On the surface, it's a thrilling twist. Parker destroys the treasure instead of keeping it. Beneath that, it's about strategy. He cripples the outfit so they can't rise again. Deeper still, it's about morality. He helps Zen's people and returns stolen national treasures. And at the core of it all is ambiguity. Or was that final gunshot a misdirect? It's an ending that doesn't just shock you in the moment, but makes you think about it long after the credits roll. And honestly, that's what makes Play Dirty stand out in a crowded field of heist movies. It doesn't just give you the thrill of the plan, the adrenaline of the chase, or the satisfaction of the twist. It leaves you unsettled, questioning, replaying scenes in your head, trying to piece together what really happened. And if a movie can make you do that, then it's done its job perfectly. Play Dirty is an adaptation of a long-running book series by Donald E. Westlake.